Today, we're diving into a significant global event, India's prominent role as the G20's current leader. This year marks India's turn in the spotlight, hosting the most influential leaders from around the world. The main summit is just around the corner, set to take place in the heart of New Delhi. But what exactly is the G20, and why does it matter? Why do world leaders gather in different locations every year for this event? In this video, we'll unravel the fascinating world of the G20. Before we delve into the G20, let's rewind a bit and look at its predecessor, the G7. It all began in the early 1970s amid a tumultuous global economy. One of the key triggers was the 1973 oil crisis, when Arab nations imposed an embargo on oil exports. This crisis hit hard, particularly for the United States and Europe, which heavily relied on Middle Eastern oil. The result? A severe economic downturn, coupled with crippling energy shortages. To tackle these issues, finance ministers from France, Germany, the UK, and the USA initiated informal discussions. In 1973, these finance ministers gathered at the White House, laying the foundation. 2 years later, Italy and Japan joined, forming the official G6. Canada rounded out the group in 1976, officially forming the G7. These 7 nations shared not only economic influence but also common values. They championed liberal democracy, with a strong emphasis on human rights and individual freedoms. During the Cold War, they aligned with the Western Bloc, strengthening their ideological cohesion. Fast forward to 1997, and we witnessed the Asian financial crisis. Countries like South Korea, Indonesia, and Thailand faced dire financial challenges. This crisis had global repercussions, impacting even nations like Hong Kong, Malaysia, and the Philippines. In 1999, during a gathering of G7 finance ministers, the G20 emerged as a response to these financial crises. Initially, the G20's focus was on managing financial crises, with participation limited to finance ministers and central bank governors. But the 2008 global financial crisis showcased the need for more comprehensive action. As a result, the first G20 Leaders Summit was convened in 2008 in the United States. At this summit, member nations agreed on measures to reduce trade barriers and stimulate economic growth. Today, the G20 represents a staggering 85% of the global economic output and over 75% of worldwide trade. Its influence extends to more than 2/3 of the global population. The G20 presidency rotates among member nations, ensuring everyone has their turn at the helm. This year, India has the privilege of hosting the 18th G20 Summit. However, this rotational system means that the G20 Summit will eventually return to India. Beyond the 20 member countries, select guest nations receive invitations. For instance, Spain enjoys a permanent invitation, while India extended invites to 9 additional nations this year, including Mauritius and the Netherlands. Initially focused on financial stability, the G20 now tackles a wide range of global issues. These include combating climate change and promoting sustainable development. Despite its significance, the G20 grapples with challenges due to differing national agendas among its members. All 20 countries maintain their unique foreign policies and priorities. It's crucial to understand its vital role in shaping global economic policies and addressing pressing global challenges. If you found this video insightful, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.